So I just wanted to do a super quick run through of the Raidlight 3-part carbon fibre trekking poles. I've just showed you with them fully extended. That's that one, and this one's with it packed up. So the great thing about these poles is they are super lightweight. They actually weigh less than 7 ounces, which is incredibly lightweight. And then just to walk you through some of the features on these poles, they've got a really nice spongy grip. It's not too soft, but it grips well, and the sweat gets sucked away a little bit off your hand, so you've got some pretty good grip on them. I am not a fan of these straps though. When I have trekking poles like this, I cut them straight off. I know you're supposed to put your wrist through them, but I think there's too much of a tendency of a risk to break your wrist if you go over with these. You can see size-wise just by the base of my hand, they fold up pretty small, and the idea with these is they would mount on the front of a race vest or a backpack so that you can get to them really easily. So you can see distance-wise they're not very big when you look at them packed up. Obviously unpacked, this is the 113 centimetre length pole, which would be for shorter people like me who are about 5'7", something like that. These are actually 3 centimetres longer than the poles I'm used to, which are about 110, and it doesn't make too much of a difference, but I have noticed the extra sort of height. When you want to turn this into a long pole, all you simply do is let all the pieces drop and then pull stoutly that way, and what happens is a little button here locks off and holds everything in place, so you then end up with a rock solid pole. And then when you want to pack it down again, all you do is press that button back in again, and everything then will fold up again. It's not easy for me to do with one-handed, but trust me, it is easy. A couple of nice little features to look for. There's some nice plastic protection around the cabling inside, so it's less likely to split easily. They also put a little bit of Velcro on these poles so that when they're packed up, if you want to run the Velcro around all 3, it just keeps them quite tidy. Although again, I tend to take them off because they just get in the way. And then another nice touch is they come with a carbide tip, which is my preferred option for rocks all through the season. Rocks and mud, I think you have a better grip with a carbide tip, but they also come with a rubber tip. So if you prefer a sort of quieter rubber tip for that sort of terrain, and all you do is pull the tip off and the carbide tip is underneath. So that's actually quite a nice touch from them as well. Price wise, these are really good as well compared to competitors like Black Diamond. So yeah, I'm really impressed with these poles. I've used them quite a lot and already, even though I haven't had them for very long. But yeah, the only mods I would make is I'm going to be cutting these these straps off the top. And I think I mentioned weight-wise, they come in at under 7 ounces, which makes them very lightweight. So there you go. That's the Raidlight carbon 3-piece trekking poles.